A pose, that's gonna be. Woo!
And I was like,
The pose game's on. The collar's not.
God, I look like I cleaned a house for the past 3 days. Whatever, at least I put some powder on. But my hair, woo, Nelly.
Oh, I saw that movie, Nell. That was dumb. Are we live?
Yes, we got 2 people. Hello. Welcome to Live
Why does
Chat.
this feel different? Something feels different.
I feel like I'm not close enough.
I feel like the frame rate is. What's going on with the frame rate?
What are you talking about?
Do you see how it's like?
No. I look like a crazy person. Ah.
Hello.
Is that going with the waves?
I was doing the wave, yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Matthew. Hi, Heather Fern.
So tonight.
You guys, I have no makeup on. I'm very tired.
This is the excuse.
Sorry, saying that now. What?
You don't have to.
No, I'm explaining myself now. Because
Explain
I'm like,
yourself,
are
yeah.
you tired? Are you high? I'm
Say you're high.
in the past.
Oh
I'm feeling better. I now have my headaches and heartburn, but do I still have the pregnancy glow? God, I hope so. People are saying I'm showing. I just think it's just my fat still, but it's nice to know. I think I'm already showing at 12 and a half weeks.
I think you're both.
You think I'm both fat and showing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
maybe. Is it? Yeah, probably. But no more feeling sicky. My appetite's getting stronger, but all I'm craving still is like beef.
What happened to? How did you get on beef?
Like all I
When
want is
did that
like
happen?
I still want my burrito supremes. Like I think after this, my husband needs to go get me some Taco Bell.
All right. Well, I don't think that they came in. They're signing in to watch this live stream to talk about Burrito Supreme.
That's all. That's all I'm talking about. Oh, thanks, Jeff.
I don't think that's the case.
You guys
no.
want me to talk about
They want to
Taco
hear us
Bell?
talk about Disney and not Taco Bell.
Thank you, Trisha.
Hi, North Dakota.
Uh,
And Taco Bell. Well, that's what I had for dinner, actually. Because I completely forgot what time it was.
I was coming in, he was coming out, because I was in Palm Desert for the last couple of days. And I was like, what are you getting? And he was like, Del Taco. And I was like, oh, never mind.
Boy, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to doing our personal channel.
Yeah.
Because you watch these vlogs and everyone's just like, oh, we're beautiful and fabulous, and we're just going to be eating Burrito Supremes 24/7.
I'm going to do that challenge where someone's going to order in front of me. I'm excited.
Like,
yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully we can start doing that next week, working on our personal.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Yeah.
Guys, is this coming through okay? I really feel so
Stand up, Liz. I'm not standing up. No, you can wait till Saturday. Or whatever.
Yeah,
I will when I'm actually,
when she's preggers?
When I'm actually really pregnant.
Showing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ninja's not going to be with us.
Again, no.
Again this weekend. He changed his mind. He's a teenager. What are you going to do?
And
Anyway.
we're gone.
Thank you, Dr. Blue. I feel like the frame rate is not right. Can't you see how like...
It's going a little in and out of focus.
Well, that always happens, but I'm watching... Anyway, never mind. Okay, so... what I want to talk about tonight, I'm doing an article or a video that I'm hoping to have out tomorrow, but it may have to wait over the weekend, about fireworks, because you may have heard that Forever's coming back.
I didn't know, and then people knew before me, and obviously you would know, but I didn't know. So yeah, I guess Forever's coming back June 6th.
Yeah, Disneyland Forever, the fireworks show, which is, in my opinion, the best fireworks show, is coming back in a month. And it got me to thinking. Well, this is a topic that I've talked about this with you guys in shows past about how the fireworks are changing at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
The idea, the concept of fireworks is changing, and it's evolving, and not necessarily for the better. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And that was something that's what the video I'm working on is about that. But it kind of got me off on this other tangent about walking this line. Thank you very much, Nancy Nazario, who has gifted us with $6, and she says, David, congratulations on getting into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge with the Media Frequent Pro.
Oh my gosh, that was such an amazing moment for him, you guys. It was...
I yelled.
I think it was actually more exciting than No, I'm just kidding.
That's not true. I know what she's gonna say.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
not
I
true.
mean, it's pretty even. He's very happy.
But
He
I
makes me
did
happy.
carry the Galaxy's Edge baby in my womb for 3 years. I mean, I literally,
True.
I did, right?
Yeah.
I gave birth to that
Yeah,
thing.
he didn't even say babe. He said Liz. So I knew it was when he calls Liz, it's something serious.
She
Yeah.
thought something was wrong. I'm like,
Dude, right away, I was like, oh my God, what happened?
What happened?
Who died? So, yeah, it was very exciting.
So thank you, Nancy. And Michael Bobber just gives us $3. Says towards a churro, like always, not a chocolate one.
Thank you, Michael.
And then Dee Dee Williamson has gives us with $5. She says, congratulations on the Galaxy's Edge press preview. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for me. Thank you very much. By the way, I should mention that I got to go alone.
Yeah, he will be going. And if you did choose, if you could have a plus one, I would want him to take Ian anyways.
I would have taken Ian, yeah.
I like Star Wars, but I'm not.
You would not appreciate it the way it needs to be appreciated.
No.
Yeah.
If it was like, Jurassic Park land or Jaws land or something, then yeah, I would have.
Yeah, so I meant to mention that in the video that I did on the Mount Hole game, the closing of that, but I kind of got lost in the moment, and but I wish I mean.
Yeah, me too. I wish.
More than anything, that was like the one bittersweet point of that was that I couldn't take Ian because he's scared.
Yeah.
He's scared, and I think he wants to be able to see it without having to panic, because he's worried about what it's going to be like. So there's that. But we are still doing our opening day. We still have that reservation for opening day at 8 a.m.
We're at Paradise Pier Hotel.
We're staying at the hotel. We're going to be there. We got our spot. So we're still doing that. So I'm going to actually have already seen the land.
So
when that happens,
Ian and I are going to be like,
I'm going to be able to like, over here is the
Ew.
cool stuff, and then over here is
you
more
gotta tell me
cool
what
stuff.
I can eat. Well, because obviously I won't be going on the ride now. But
No, you can't do that, right?
which is fine. But you gotta tell me, like, Liz, you need to have this. I think you would like that to eat, because I'm obviously just gonna be there for the food, and the food.
Yeah.
And then some more food. So.
Which there's going to be less of also.
crap.
Oga's is not going to serve food. You can have lots of snacks though, I'm sure.
Well, here's the thing. I love snacking. It's like I'm like a champ at snacking.
By the way, somebody had asked. Ian, I think, is going to be there on Saturday. I think he will be there on Saturday. He's a little under the weather, so we're not positive, but his plan is to be there. She's not.
I won't be because it's Susie's birthday. Yay! So I'll be celebrating with Susie actually on Saturday, and I'll be meeting up with him later. But I will not be with them. So I hope they have some bromance.
Reed Abbott gets us with $5. He says, Farley the Fiddler is retiring after 33 years. Any chance you can visit him before he goes? I would love to, but it feels like Farley, you don't even know who that is, do you? Farley the Fiddler is the guy who plays the fiddle out in Frontierland, out in front of the... No! He hardly ever plays. Like, it's pure luck. You got to be there. I don't know what his schedule is. I'll try to see if I can get his schedule.
Oh my gosh, I love him. When I just see him out there, he just looks so happy.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the compliments, by the way, guys. And we will know the sex of the baby probably next month already. So.
Kelsey Lopes has gifted us with $5. She says, huge fan, been with you since 2014-ish. Keep giving us the content you are giving us. We love it. It's how I get my daily Disney fix. Congrats on the baby. Thank you, Kelsey.
Thanks.
We got $10 from William Davis Shelley for no good reason whatsoever.
Great
Thank you very much,
last
William.
name. My goodness.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Goodness.
Okay, so back on topic. There's this idea that I often have to strike a balance with at Disneyland, and I try to encourage everybody else to be patient. This Twitter is really bad at it. You're not on Twitter. This Twitter hates everything at Disneyland. Anything that they do, like new, they just rail. Mice Chat's like that too. But there's this notion that only the old stuff is good, and they don't like the new stuff. But then a lot of the new stuff that we think is new or old isn't. I guess what I'm saying is that that's what I want to talk about is this trying to find that balance and try to discover ways that we can enjoy change at the park in a way that still helps us to, appreciate it while also appreciating the vintage stuff. Now, I say that with full awareness that I myself can be one of those folks. I don't like change at Disneyland. I very much don't like change. But having said that, if you were to transport me into Disneyland circa 1955,
I think you would hate it.
I think I might hate it.
I think you would absolutely hate it.
There was so much dirt and so much not
Hi, Nina.
finished
Yeah.
to Disneyland. There was so much empty. There was so much, half complete that we forget. We look back on, the vintage era of Disneyland, the Walt Disney era, 55 to 65, as being some sort of perfection. And I think we forget that a lot of the things that we enjoy most about Disneyland today happened well after that.
Right. I think it's when we started going is our perfect Disneyland. So my perfect Disneyland is going to be the 90s Disneyland. And a little up to 2000s, but more so like my childhood Disney. So definitely like the mid 90s is probably when I enjoyed it the most.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it was after, Skyway and even maybe after People Mover, because I don't really remember those two rides, unfortunately.
Right. Well, I'm glad at least yours is in the 90s, because some people's first experience with Disneyland is 2000s with Eisner, and that's a disaster.
I mean, it's more probably my sister. I mean, late 90s, early
I feel
2000s.
sorry for you folks.
I mean, I kind of wish I had more towards your generation, more of like the 70s, 80s, but
Brandon Wong has skipped us with $5. He says, "Who's going with you for Galaxy's Edge press day?"
Me and me. David
this guy
and David.
and this guy. They said that I couldn't bring a +1 because there was just too much demand. There's too many people that want to go.
I think it would be good just you, honestly, so you can just really like be focused, but hopefully your anxiety level, like just think of me in the background. Babe, it's gonna be.
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna have to bring you guys in my mind because I have to talk to somebody.
But even before all of us, you did that just fine.
Oh, I know.
So.
No. Okay, so what I want to talk about, what I want to ask you guys is,
88.
I want you to tell me today in the park what your favorite aspects are of the park, and then I'm going to blow your mind about it, hopefully.
Give me an example.
A little bit. Well, there's my favorite. First, Dan Winnis gets us with $2.
Thanks, Dan.
He says, "First, congrats, and I will miss the Knothole Gang." Well, you still have the Disney construction updates, so there's that. But I'm going to miss the Knothole Gang too.
Yeah, that's like a whole era. It's like, it's done. That's crazy. Wow.
I know, dude. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Knothole Gang.
We've been together as long as Knothole Gang.
200 episodes.
Wow, we've been together for 200 episodes.
Of the Knothole Gang, yeah. Okay, Sydney Martinez gets us with $4. He says, "Did you get tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash?"
Did
Yes,
you?
we did.
And we're going to
Those are purchased for Sunday, the 22nd
Cool. It's the very first
of
Sunday?
September. Yeah.
I'm going to be huge, you guys.
The first weekend.
I'm going to be huge by September. It's crazy. I'm so excited.
All right, so here's one. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean was a solid 12, 15 years after the park opened.
Yeah, no, it was. Same. Mine is Haunted Mansion.
Walt didn't even wait. Did he see that one finished? It was 65.
I think
don't remember.
Pirates was his very last ride.
It was the last ride he worked on. So I mean, you still get a little bit of Walt, a lot of Walt influence on Pirates, but it's not OG Disney. I mean, I think everybody kind of knows that.
Obviously, mine's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
And that's 69.
Haunted Mansion, same thing. Haunted Mansion opened after Walt died.
Yes, after Walt died.
Yeah.
We did not see the finished product.
And not even that, the Haunted Mansion that we know today is vastly different
Oh yeah,
than the Haunted
one
Mansion
back in the 80s.
that they built
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vastly different.
That's why I said I feel like our perfect and our first original Disneyland is when we first started going.
As a matter of fact, there are parts of the Haunted Mansion that I have learned about that they didn't make that would have been it could have been better. It was better in some ways.
Interesting.
That there were aspects of it that they couldn't put in place because they just technology, that kind of thing.
I think the walkthrough would actually been kind of fun.
Well, it would have been fun, but it doesn't work.
No, I know.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Ashley Dixon has gets us with $5. She says, "Hi from Utah. I need Liz to do the full Let It Go Waiting for Crush. I love you both. Praying I can bump into you all in Disneyland." She tried, but I cut out part of it because...
No, here's the thing. like they don't play the whole song, so they like do like the first verse and then they go to like the second verse and they totally miss the chorus and then they're at the bridge and I'm just like so I tried my best. So but if I keep going, I'll start memorizing it better.
The Woeful Countenance gets us with $10. He says, I believe the updates to the railroad struck a good balance between old and new. Favorites? Anything with a direct Walt connection. And Big Thunder. P.S. Well done and congrats on the invite. Thank you very much, Woeful. Big Thunder, my favorite too. They killed an OG attraction to build Big Thunder. That's my favorite example of this concept that I'm talking about. They literally killed an opening day attraction so they could build Big Thunder. And Big Thunder, it feels like it's been at Disneyland forever.
No, it's only like what, 80s?
Late 70s, I think.
Late 70s?
Yeah, late 70s, early 80s.
See? No, it's crazy.
Right?
No, it's crazy.
Right?
It really, and like my favorite Fantasyland ride though is Alice, but I think that was even after.
The 80s.
Wow.
No, that's Pinocchio. Although I think both. But they were definitely after. It was Snow White, Toads, and Peter Pan.
And I think if I was back in the 50s, 60s, I think my favorite ride would probably be Peter Pan. So I think I would have actually appreciated the 50s and 60s Disneyland.
Probably. But I think we all would have, but I'm just saying what we love about today may or may not have been the,
totally. I mean, yeah.
Scott Lifton gets us with $5 for the churro fund. Speaking of which, when do you think churros were brought to Disneyland?
Definitely not.
What is more identifiable with Disneyland as a food than a churro?
Something that's not.
Is there anything more identifiable?
Ice cream?
That's not. But you can get ice cream anywhere. I was like, who goes to Disneyland for the ice cream?
Well, Mickey shaped pretzel.
Mickey shaped pretzel, maybe. Brand new, practically.
Okay.
That's in the '90s, maybe.
Popcorn?
No, it's the churro.
It is the churros. The churros were even around back in the 50s and 60s.
No.
So what do they have as snacks at the 50s and 60s?
Popcorn, peanuts.
Peanuts.
Well, not peanuts,
Oh,
because they have shells, and Walt wouldn't allow that.
Oh,
churros
was okay.
Churros have only been around since the 80s.
Okay, I had to I was gonna say 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go for a churro right now if I was sure. Hey guys, what's up? I'm just thinking about churros and Taco Bell. Turkey leg.
The Dole Whip. That's a good one. I thought Dole Whip would give churros a run for its money on classic Disney snacks.
Mickey ice cream bar.
I mean, it's cool to look at, but it's not number one on my list. It's either for me, it's probably Dole Whip and churro tied for first. I don't know.
And just the Dole Whip, like not even the Dole Whip float.
Well, Dole Whip float, yeah, sure. Oh. You can have that too. Sue Peterson is gets with $5. My first trip to Disneyland, by the way, thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Was in 1960.
Wow.
If you were able to go back as a kid, you would have loved it. Remember, Davy Crockett was a thing back then. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I definitely would have loved it.
But I think you would have hated it at the same time.
Well, you know what? I don't know that if I would have hated it, but 1955, 1960, that area of Disneyland would have, if I knew what I know today, you know what I mean? Like, if I was to go back in time, I probably would be disappointed. Or, like, let down a little bit. I'm like...
because it was almost like an actual, like, carnival feel.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Oh.
For example, Storybook Land. It took years for them to actually... It was dirt. All those mounds, it was just dirt. Literal dirt.
But maybe your brain even back then be like, ooh, dirt, I wonder what that's going to become.
Well, but that was the ride. The ride was dirt. They called it the Mud Bank ride. No, not for real. The cast members did. The cast members would acknowledge the fact that we're taking you through Storybook Land, or whatever they called it back then, but it really was just literal dirt.
That's crazy. Excuse me, guys.
Okay, let's catch up a little bit. We got $5 from Christopher Sanders. Thank you very much, Christopher.
Thank you.
Tech is so great now. Hardly ever have to wait in lines with app and MaxPass. Mobile orders, I do still miss the people mover. Congrats on the baby. So what he's saying is that our experience is improved today because of things like mobile order and MaxPass, which I would agree. Those are both cool, but they certainly make it. They make going to a park more efficient. They didn't have that problem in the 50s and the 60s for most of the year. During the peak seasons, it was pretty busy. There was, 50, 60,000 people during the peak seasons, but off season, there was literal off seasons back in the day where the park was closed. closed on Tuesdays.
I wonder why Tuesday.
Well, it was early in the week. Like
Oh, I see.
people wouldn't show up. Hardly any trees. Go look at Autopia. Look at vintage photos of Autopia.
No trees.
None.
Okay.
You could literally see the 4 or 5 freeway from
Oh,
Autopia.
dear.
I'm kidding, but
Yeah, I didn't have the freeze.
but there was no trees at all. Nothing. It was a lot of dirt. There was a lot of dirt on Autopia. Yeah. All right, where are we? Joe Benton has gifted with $5. Thank you very much, Joe. I made a Halloween version of your theme song. Congratulations.
What?
And a churro for the baby. Joe, did you send that to me already, Joe? Because I don't follow up my emails.
If not,
often
send it to
enough.
me because I'll listen to it first. Elizabethan88 at
I would
AOL.com.
love to hear that.
That's ElizabethAN88 at AOL.com. You love my shirt? Thanks, Brittany. I've had this shirt.
Tamara Hodge says, David, do you think when you are 75 and retired, you'll work at Disneyland just for fun? That's my goal. Yeah, actually, I want to be that old person who's
Oh yeah,
working
he'll
at
be
Disneyland
great,
for
and
fun.
I'll like bring him like his little lunch.
Yeah.
I got this at Macy's years ago, like 2013 or 14, and I still have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeff Eppinger has gifted us with $2. Thank you very much. She says Matterhorn is his favorite. Congrats on the muffin in the oven. Thank you very much, Jeff. Matterhorn. Not an OG attraction.
No.
People think Matterhorn, they think the park was built around the Matterhorn. Some people might think that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, it's always been there. Has it always been there? It's
So what year did they start actually building more rides? Was it late?
Well, they've been
50s,
building
early
new
60s?
rides constantly.
Oh, okay.
That's been a thing since
right
the park
when
opened.
it was open, how many rides were available to you? Like that
I
day
don't
of July 17th,
17.
1955. Really?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought less.
No, there were rides. There was no roller coasters.
Well, no, yeah. I'm just trying to think. Like, it was what Autopia, Teacups, Peter Pan, Snow White.
Teacups weren't there.
In 1955?
I don't think so.
Really?
No, or was it? I want to say, was it Teacups or Dumbo?
Huh.
One of those two wasn't
Interesting.
there. They came shortly after, like a year or two after.
Okay.
But they were constantly adding from the time it opened. They were adding attractions.
Gotcha.
David Terry's gets us a $2, and he says he wants the redhead. I don't blame him.
Redhead.
Redhead's great. Ryan Hutchins has gets us a $5. Thank you very much. My dad was there opening day in 1955.
That's so cool. My dad
He
was there a
says
month later.
80s Disney was fun for us kids, but he likes today's park best. They had ticket books back in the day. Yes, they did. That's where we got the idea for the term the e-ticket. Sue Peterson gifted us with $5. She says, yeah, big difference between Star Wars and Davy Crockett for sure. But for the time, it was incredible. By the way, there is much more mature crowd there now. You mean like more adult or like fewer children? But I would agree with that. I think that originally the park was kind of, although Walt would argue this, geared towards children. Like it was in Fantasyland and those, it was with children in mind. But Walt said, and I like to use this as a retort, an argument about people who say, hey, Dave, lighten up, this is a kid's park. Walt has been quoted as saying he designed Disney the way he did. He designed Disney the way he did for adults because it's easy. Kids can automatically get their imagination into whatever they're doing. You don't have to just try really hard. They're into it. They're there. They're already there. So he had all the theming and all those elements that you see that bring you in closer to whatever you're trying to do, that put you in a time and place. That's for us. That's for the adults in order to share whatever it is that the children are trying to experience. So in that sense, the park is not just for kids. And really, it's designed the way it is for us. The concept of going to a show, with the way they present the park to you, with the curtain reveal as you go through the tunnel, the establishing shot down Main Street, the posters and all that, that's going to a show. That's an adult
like
thing.
movie theater, right?
Yeah. Lena Zapata has gets us with $10. Thank you very much, Lena. She says, hi guys, great seeing you on Dapper Day. Good seeing you. Congrats on Galaxy's Edge, David. I was so happy for you. Even I had a tear in my eye for you. I know. I still tear up a little bit about it. So it is truly, truly well deserved.
Yeah.
Enjoy every minute of it. Thank you. It's a very relieved because I thought it might not happen. Danielle Musbrack gets us with $2. Thank you very much, Daniela. She says, Tiki Room is still my favorite. That is an OG Walt attraction.
Wow, good job, Daniela. Snaps.
Way to go, Tiki Room, for surviving. Right?
And here's the thing, I never ever really did the Tiki Room until I started watching Fresh Baked.
Oh, really?
So, and I now appreciate it so much more because of the originality and how it's just so vintage. And if they ever, just like now the Adventureland sign is gone for now. But I could not imagine the Tiki Room not being part of the Adventureland.
To me, it's amazing that it has survived, considering, how lo-fi.
Yeah,
it is.
But it needs to stay, or it won't feel like Disneyland. Yeah. So.
Okay, catching up. Everybody's saying Davy Crockett, apparently.
Davy Crockett.
The Woeful Counter, this is back again with $5. Thank you very much, Woeful. He says, the Jungle Cruise was sparse as well. I love that it's now its own ecosystem.
I love Jungle Cruise.
Another example, just like Autopia, there were no trees. All those trees
I can imagine.
that we see today all grew into what it is today. You would have been disappointed. That's one of the attractions we're like way better today than it was back then. It's come a long way.
Wow.
The Jungle Cruise has.
I love me some Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. The Blue Tarpons gives us $1. Thank you very much, Blue Tarp. Let's see. Mom 2 also gives us $4. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Jacob says, are you guys going to get a member button on YouTube? Because I would love to support you through the memberships. Well, we already do Patreon, Jacob. I don't feel like it's kind of superfluous to do both.
I didn't know that there was a YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube has you can become a member.
Oh,
it's the same thing as Patreon, but they'll probably take 30% of that too. So.
Damn them.
It's dirty. So go to Patreon. Every time.
Damn it! I literally do.
Hey, that reminds me. Somebody asked me, and I keep forgetting to find the comment or the email or whatever it was. But somebody asked me if they can do contributions through PayPal. And yeah, of course you can. You don't have to go through Patreon. You don't have to go through the YouTube. With this, you can go just directly to PayPal.
Oh, really?
All you need is my email address, david@freshbakedisney.com.
Huh?
Go to PayPal. You can just put in my email address, scratch that. freshbakedisney@gmail.com is the correct.
Were you just kidding? Whatever. We appreciate it wherever email you.
freshbakedisney@gmail.com, and you can do it once or whatever. So that's available.
Thanks, guys.
Sue Peterson gets with the $5. All true about Walt, Dave, but the crowds are different now than the early decades. I think it changed with the annual pass. Maybe. It's gotten popular. What can you say? There's more of us now. When they built Disneyland, most of the crowds came from LA. Because the Orange County was an orange.
It was like
a
road trip for us San Fernando Valley people. Like, we're going to Disneyland, and it's like such a long ride.
All you have to, if you want to say, why has Disneyland grown? Well, because Orange County has grown. LA has grown. This whole Southern California has exploded.
The valley is like overpopulated now. So
of course Disneyland's going to be busier than it's ever been.
Yeah, no, totally.
You could say that, but we don't know. We don't know. James Bush gets us the $2. Thank you very much, James. TJ Domer, TJ's gets us $10. Small World. I love all that came from the World Fair. Boy, that's a story in itself, the World's Fair and what it meant to Disneyland. Small World, Lincoln, the Omnimover. The Omnimover is a product of the World's Fair. What else I'm forgetting something. Oh, the Carousel of Progress. The dinosaur diorama, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
All that. So, yeah, Small World, but also not a opening day attraction. Small World, not an opening day attraction. The train used to stop there, I think, where Small World is.
Was the train one of the OG rides?
Train was OG.
Okay, so there's another train.
No, the train's been part of Disneyland since Walt had the idea of building a park. That was always going to be there. Yeah. Tiki Room was in '63. See, that's what I'm talking about.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
Leave Tiki Room alone.
maybe it's because it was a Walt thing that I'm assuming.
Wow.
Because it's a Walt
I mean,
thing,
that's still like
that
it's
it's
only
opening
like
day, but
what?
still.
Not that's like less than
Well, it's
10
8 years. That's
years,
that's
yeah.
a while. That's
I
a while
guess.
after opening day. Somebody wants to know what I just lost the game. You know what?
You think of the game, you lose.
Go to Wikipedia. Look up the game.
That's all. If you think of the game, you lose.
Not think of the game, so not think about the game.
Are with people, you gotta tell them that you lost the game, and that means they lose the game too. So you just don't want to think about the game. If
you lost the game.
Yeah.
Pop Up Paxman has gifted us $5. He says, "My kids say I as well will work at Disneyland when I retire, Dave. So can't wait for us to race the Main Street vehicles.
Oh my, you're gonna be
at 7 miles per hour."
I thought we were gonna retire in Florida though.
Well, then I'll ride the vehicles in Florida.
Perfect. I miss Florida so much.
Pumpkin Face has gifted us with $2. Thanks, Pumpkin.
Pumpkin Face. Halloween.
Jennifer has to do laundry. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Liz,
but thanks for hanging out.
Is there a list of rides you can ride while pregnant? Pretty much all the Fantasyland rides I can ride. I can ride Pirates. There is no red triangle on there.
And Haunted Mansion.
And I can do Haunted Mansion. I can do the train, obviously. I can't do pretty much any roller coastery stuff, like Big Thunder, Matterhorn, obviously Space Mountain. Can't do Autopia due to the fumes. That's what David said. I don't know about the submarines, but that's okay. I don't really do the subs.
You're missing it.
I can do Jungle Cruise. Yeah, it's just pretty much, I can't do any like, woo! Because the baby would be like, woo! Like that.
Dem Bears has gifted with $2. He says Disney Train is the GOAT, and I agree. It is the GOAT. Okay, Pumpkin Face is back again with $2. Thank you very much.
Pumpkin Face. I like how that sounds. Pumpkin Face.
Hunter Smith has gifted us with $2. World Spare People Mover. There you go.
I do need a nap, you guys, and I don't nap. I hate napping.
I don't know why you don't nap.
So tired.
Naps are
I've
great.
had a very long past couple of days. I want Taco Bell.
Laguna's...
Oh, hey!
Huh? What?
Disney IRL TV's on.
Oh, what's up, Tony?
Tony or Vanessa.
He's yelling at chat for giving away spoilers. Laguna 376 has gets us with $2. Thank you much, Laguna. The Matterhorn has a basketball court hidden in it. That is true.
I want to play. I want to play some horse, some knockout.
You can play Own This Show for a second.
Oh, pregnancy tiredness. It is the most legit thing ever. I am tired all the time. All the time. You'll learn to nap. God, I hope so, Savannah. We got $5 from Chris Jones. I hate napping too. I just hate the feeling. Thank you for the $5, Chris. I'm feeling so even more groggy than I did from the nap. I heard if you oversleep, then that's when you feel groggy. If you just get like a 30-minute power nap in, then you might feel better. I just don't know. I'd rather just lay on the couch and just like watch Friends, because that's me napping. Dan Wynn gave us $2. Liz, Florida, this is you. God, I miss it so much. Thank you, Dan, for the $2. I haven't been to Florida since 2010. So it's been a very, very long time. And I miss it very, 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 very much. Because I used to have family out in Florida. And girl, get some Taco Bell. Girl, I'm going to get myself a burrito supreme and a taco. That's her life now. Yeah, I can always sleep when the baby rises. Yes. Sleep now. Okay. Hello, Fresh Baked. Hello, Tony. And there.
Dem Bears that gives us the $2. It says, I forgot Rivers of America 2 with the Mark Twain. There, yeah, Mark Twain was there opening day.
I haven't had my coffee.
I gotta get in frame. Hello, frame. How many OG rides still exist? It's a good question. 6. That's a guess.
I definitely have pregnancy brain. That's legit. Liz, are you from the Valley? I am from the Valley. I am from Granada Hills, San Fernando Valley.
Were you in AYSO?
I was on Blue Devils. I swear to God, if you're on the Blue Devils team, girl, that would be crazy. Girl, were we on the same team? I did do AYSO. I was on the Blue Devils. I was like 12, so I was like probably like 1999 or 2000.
All right, so
What did you want it?
yeah, I want to drink my coffee.
It tastes actually really good.
Of course it does.
Is that the Starbucks one?
It's a mix of the mocha and the regular
Tastes good.
ground, yeah.
Tastes really good. Valley girl, yes I am.
Dodger Blue wants to know, David, how long is the embargo going to last for
I was
Galaxy's
on the
Edge?
blue streak. Michelle, that's great.
I don't know, but I think the preview is just like 2 days before the park opens or the land opens, so I don't think it's going to be for very long if it is at all.
That's a throwback, Michelle. AYSO.
When are we going to Hojo? Tomorrow night.
I'm so excited. Ooh, sorry guys.
It's Hojo.
I don't care. I'm just excited to be in a hotel with my babe. Because last time we were together in a hotel was pretty much our honeymoon back in January.
Still, it's Hojo.
I don't care. Howard Johnson, we're coming at you with the water slide. Yeah.
The answer is 13. Oh.
What?
Google could be wrong, but it says 13 original rides still exist. Hey, let's see if we can name all the OG rides at Disneyland. There's supposed to be 13
Nice
of
dress.
them.
I'm not wearing a dress, but thank you though. It's a top.
Joey Catalano's gets to the $5. Thank you very much, Joey. He says, I said hi to you while I was in line for Peter Pan back in January, if you remember. I think maybe I do. I don't know. We get a lot of highs from Peter Pan when we walk by. Fresh Baking, congrats on the new muffin. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
Teacups was OG, so it's Dumbo. Dumbo they brought in a little bit later.
Teacups. All those old photos, it's like of the teacups.
Okay, so canoes,
Carousel,
Mark Twain,
teacups,
Teacups, Peter Pan,
Snow White, Train.
That's
Canoes.
7.
Did we say canoes?
We said canoes.
Damn it. Shit.
Hey.
So, thank you. It is my cup of coffee.
Disney Nut has gets us the $5. Thank you very much. She says, congratulations on the press pass. Well deserved. So excited for you. Thank you very much, Disney Nut. Okay, so they're saying Dumbo. That's
Really?
8. The Rockets. Were the Rockets there?
The rocket rods?
No, the Astro Orbiter.
Oh.
Maybe. So we'll say yes. 9. Jungle Cruise 10.
Utopia.
Did we already say Utopia?
Oh yeah, like the bumper boats weren't they?
Yeah, but those are gone.
Oh, I thought we were saying all the OG rides. Oh, the
No,
ones
which
that are
ones are
still
still here?
there. Oh,
Yeah.
and there's 13 that's still there.
Chris Jones wants to know, he gets the $5, thank you much. Did they have fireworks in 55? Not as a regular thing, no. I don't, those came in, they didn't take long to bring those in, but I don't believe that they were opening day. Horse-drawn streetcar, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Bookworm.
Levi wants to know, how do I get
Forever.
the press pass? Well, Levi, are you press? Levi? You gotta be press. You gotta do 3 years of updates, weekly updates from the top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure to get one, and then you have to ask.
Thank you, Bookworm Forever. We're talking about traditional Disneyland and new Disneyland in the aspects of that you think it's the OG rides at Disneyland, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Well, there's
Did I sum it up?
kind of. We're trying to strike a balance between hating on things that are new and saying that's not Disney, and then understanding that most of the things that we enjoy at Disneyland aren't
Right.
vintage. The sign, the Adventureland sign.
Oh my God, that is an OG, isn't
No.
it? Wow.
It looks very similar to the OG sign,
Oh, so it's a replica.
but what I mean to say is that they've taken it down and put in a new one since then.
Oh, so it's just that's happening to us right now. We're getting rid of that one and we're getting a new one, or
Well,
they just
no, they took it down and they will restore it as much as possible. But some of it is probably gonna, they're gonna try to preserve it as much as they can, I think.
Got it.
Yeah. Davis Howes gets us with $5. He says he's moving from. The idea wasn't that they didn't take the sign down because they didn't want the sign.
No, yeah, I know.
They took the sign down because
they had to.
Because they're trying to get rid of that other stupid thing.
Okay.
That little thing, the little HOV lane.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Davis Houses gets us a $5. He says moving from Massachusetts to Costa Mesa.
Woo, Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa.
To go to college.
That's
in
awesome. June. What college in Costa Mesa? What area should I work at Disneyland for attractions? Been watching for 5 years.
Wow.
Whatever you can get, dude.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If you have to be those cute people with their trash cans and sweeping and making things with the leaves and the rain, do it.
I don't think it's all up to you. It's your personality. Some people, like Dane, he loved being custodian.
Oh, damn.
He really liked it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's fun for you may not be for fun
Wonder
for
how
others.
Adrian's doing.
I haven't seen Adrian
I
in the park.
know! I know he's a plaid, so I know he's been
Yeah, but you would have thought we'd seen him.
Yeah. I hope he's okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's okay.
Adrian. Whoever's the first.
No fireworks until Fantasy in the Sky in 1958. Lincoln was not an opening day attraction, Stephen.
What?
Thank you very much for liking my tie. Canal boats were not opening day. Yeah, okay, here you go. Mambo. Dumbo was not an opening day attraction. It was months. Because it was being shipped over from somewhere, if I recall. But it wasn't long after. It wasn't like years. It was a few months. Mambo, October.
Huh.
Because the park opened in, what, June or July? Jay gets us with $20. Thanks, Jay. Grats on the muffin in the oven.
Thank you.
Missed that stream. I find myself feeling neutral about the full Tomorrowland demo rumor. I know I will be somber when that comes, but I can do it. Fingers crossed for a better replacement. Well, here's the thing, Jay. One thing that you can take solace in, if they do in fact decide to demo Tomorrowland, which is the going rumor. Well, that's the rumor I'm putting out. If they do decide to do that, know that it's because they have a kick-ass plan. They wouldn't do it on a whim. They wouldn't do it without a kick-ass plan because they know that's a big deal. You don't just destroy Tomorrowland unless you've got something badass to put in its place. So while it would be, it's scary, just know they wouldn't do that lightly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, if you guys are here, there's 505 of you here right now. Just go ahead and like the video. That'd be great. Laura Wade says, Walt Disney's apartment above fire station. That's not really an attraction, though, because we can't go in there. Here we go. Brandy Rose apparently has added everything up. Disneyland Railroad, the Carousel, Teacups, Snow White, Canoes, Mark Twain, Peter Pan, Jungle Cruise, Astro Orbiter, Autopia, Main Street Vehicles. Oh, that's 11, but that's a good list. Well, she's putting Main Street Vehicles, Mom, too. So you could put whatever Main Street Vehicles they had. That was always the case. I believe that. David House is Orange Coast College.
Good for you.
Yeah, right
That's
on.
awesome.
I forgot that. Yeah, that was in Costa Rica.
You're gonna love the weather out here.
Here's something interesting. James Needham says, David, did you know that HOV lane, as you call it, for Adventureland entrance was originally put in for Indiana Jones extended queue? Son of a bitch. I always wondered.
It gets mad at me.
I always wondered why they did that. They built that? Son of a... Are you, James, really? Is that... I'm going to have to verify that. I'm going to vet that. Because it makes sense. Did you know? When Indiana Jones...
Did you know that? Now you know.
First opened, the queue... Well, it's the same thing for Star Tours and other things. The queue was out at the hub.
What?
Yeah.
That seems so far.
I know. And that's with switchbacks and all kinds of...
And that was going to be for Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones, yep. So... Sorry, I haven't what's that? Oh, I'm scratching her leg. She's like, don't feel me.
I'm so gross right now.
Yeah, so they built that HOV lane.
Where's HOV?
You know what I'm talking about,
what's
right?
What's HOV?
Okay. You're walking to Disneyland. Hey, Dave. First thing I want to do when I go to Disneyland is go to Indiana Jones. Okay, baby, let's go. We'll go by
I can't do Indiana Jones.
The Jolly Holiday.
Okay.
Walk by the Jolly Holiday, and as you go through Adventureland, on the right, there's that weird thing.
That thing?
The thing.
Where people put their strollers?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're taking that out.
Right, no, I know.
That's why they took the sign
down. But what's HOV?
Because it feels like carpool.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, when you kept saying HOV, I was like, carpool.
I call it the HOV lane because it feels like a carpool lane.
Okay, but it's probably called HOV.
No, that's
oh
just
my god! I was so confused! My poor brain. I need Taco Bell.
Gotta get this woman to bring a spring stat.
I have you guys, these headaches are no joke.
Ashley Dixon says, lucky I stumbled upon this live. Do you guys do lives on some sort of schedule so I can plan to watch? Yes, Ashley.
Thursdays.
Every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific
time.
for an hour.
Stop.
We've been doing these now for a year and a half at that schedule, I think. Den Bears gets us with $2. I missed the OG Disneyland sign. Do you guys remember? Yeah, the one out on Harbor? Yeah.
The one with the flags?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Was it still around my time?
I think so. Pumpkin Face is back again with $5. Thank you very much, Pumpkin Face. Hope to see you guys Saturday, June 22nd at Disneyland. Can you say hi to my son, Evan? Hi, Evan.
Pumpkin face. June 22nd, my goodness. It seems so far from now.
Okay, I guess you can add Golden Horseshoe. It's an attraction. It's a show, right?
Yeah.
Petting
Zoo.
Petting Zoo's closed. Jeff Eppingers gets us with $5. Thank you very much, Jeff. The problem is the rides had a theme that always fitted to Disneyland. Nothing challenged Mickey Mouse like Marvel Land and Star Wars will. I'm not sure what you're saying, Jeff. What problem?
Well, what are you saying? Like Disneyland? I mean, there really isn't like any representation of Mickey Mouse, right?
I'm not sure if that's what he's saying or not.
Oh.
Okay.
Disney IRL TV misses Storybook. I miss Storybook.
How do you?
Like you were like saying.
Oh, it wasn't open.
Oh.
It's not OG. I don't think.
Hi, Elements.
Chris James has gets with the $5. Thank you very much, Chris. To me, lights on the wall of Emotional Whirlwind look as if they're going to have projections of memories within them. Would you agree? No, I wouldn't.
That just sounds nauseating.
I think they're just going to light up. They're going to be different colors. It's going to be
That
stroby.
would be so much better. I just spinning while looking at that. No.
It wouldn't really play for half the time you're there. It would only play at night. And although I think some of these effects would only play at night anyway.
Yeah, like especially with lights.
But no, I don't think so.
Stop it, Coco.
I don't think so.
Stop it, babies, no.
You know what? I don't think enough of you like this video either. When I asked you. Tony gets with $5. Thank you very much, Tony. At Disney in real live TV, they do live streams, you guys, from the park all the time.
Yes, they do, and they're great.
Mickey's Philhar Magic opens tomorrow. Rumor is.
That was quick.
That was quick. Well, that's because Tony, that they didn't do Jack.
They probably didn't, and that's so. If I see that ugly blue one more time, I might just throw up.
Well, I'm glad he won't be with us.
I won't be.
Because
I'm in Carthay Circle.
They didn't do anything to the exterior. They put up some signs, and that's it. They put up like posters, but they haven't rethemed it at all.
That's just.
Yep. But we are getting Philhar Magic. Okay. I said something funny.
Yeah, but he said some.
Uh-oh. Am I that far behind? Good heavens.
Postmates? Thank you for my GG.
How long will Galaxy's Edge hype last? You know, how long has Disneyland been around? How long has Star Wars been around? That long.
It's not going to get any easier at Disneyland.
Well, he thinks people are going to not want to go?
No.
Never. Sabrina Villarubia has gifts with $5. Thank you very much.
Name.
Sabrina.
That's fantastic. Just
came from dinner at Los Toros in Chatsworth.
Is it better?
In thought of Liz.
Oh my god. Did Gordon Ramsay, because I know Gordon Ramsay.
The Gordon Ramsay
yeah,
one, right? Yeah.
Dude, I used to go to Los Toros all the time in Chatsworth because I lived in Chatsworth. And when I saw him go there, I was like, what? Their cheese enchilada was like my favorite. Is it better now since Gordon Ramsay's been on the show? God, we haven't talked about him in a while. You know,
Jeff Eppinger says Mickey is Disneyland. Interesting factoid for you, Jeff.
Mickey, Jeff.
Walt intentionally, at the outset of designing and building Disneyland, kept Mickey. He didn't want to make Mickey the mascot,
right?
The front, the face of Disney or Disneyland, because just in case Disneyland failed, he didn't want it to tarnish Mickey's image.
No, I think that was a very smart business professional move.
So other things were given more focus. He didn't.
Don't get me wrong. I love Mickey Mouse. I really do. But I love how Disneyland is just so, has such a wide of everything that Walt Disney has done. It's not Mickey Land. It's Disneyland. Mm-hmm. So, but I do love me some Mickey Mouse, obviously.
Me too. He's the boss. Jackson D gets him the $5. He says, been a long time fan. I've watched Fresh Baked since y'all had 1,000 subs. That's a long time ago.
Wow, that's so cool.
Love you guys. Keep up the amazing work, Fresh Baked. Thank you very much, Jackson.
That's cool.
Like the video.
Like.
Jolynn Shaw has also gifted us with $5. Hello from Oregon, she says. Love you guys. I know this is off topic, but are you guys going to Avengers Endgame?
We are not, because we're stupid. And I told this guy, we need tickets. And he's like, no, we don't. We're fine. Honey,
what are you even talking about?
Yes!
I was on the computer for 20 minutes looking for tickets. I said they were all sold out.
No, but even before, like end of March, I was like, babe, are we going to get tickets?
No, we didn't know.
He's the
She's
one.
making up stories.
No.
I'm calling my lawyer.
No.
Call my lawyer. This
No.
is it.
He likes getting tickets last minute because we're on the AMC app, so he feels like we don't have to,
Not for Endgame. I wouldn't play that game with Endgame.
I said we should probably get tickets, and you're like,
We don't even know what day we can go.
So no, we're not seeing it until
we are gonna see it. I was kidding. We are gonna see it, just not.
Yeah,
tonight.
like in May.
No, gosh. God.
Dude, it comes out tomorrow. Actually, tonight, technically,
Actually,
right?
tonight, yes.
So-
Guy Disney has gifted us with $2. He says, "Will the media event be a DL close day like the 50th?" No, I don't think so.
Sore.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, I did so many squats these couple of days.
Scott LB has gifted us with $20. Thank you very much, Scott. Snow White. Okay, here we go. He's the list.
Okay,
Snow White, Peter Pan, Carousel, Mr. Toad, Canal Boats, Tea Party, Jungle Cruise, Utopia, Disneyland Railroad, Main Street Cinema. Maybe Mark Twain, Horse-Drawn Streetcar, Double-Decker Bus, or maybe 14 if you count Main Street Big Band, which was opening day.
Are we talking about originality versus like original rides?
Yeah, because the Main Street Cinema was open, but they didn't show what we see today. But I guess that you can include that. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
All right.
Joseph
Kuiman.
Kuiman. Canal Boats of the World closed within 2 months and reopened as Story About Canal Boats in 1956. Yep. Jeff, yeah, he agrees with what I'm saying about Mickey. That from a business perspective, that makes sense.
But we love Mickey.
We do.
Yes, Mickey Land.
They're laughing again. What did I say that was funny?
I don't know.
Lori Steen is gifted with $5. Joining late, but thanks for the great Disneyland content. You're welcome. You provide my Disneyland fix on a daily basis, and I thank you for it. You're welcome again. Glad we could do that for you, Lori. Thanks for enjoying our show.
Is something compared to being here, being here any day. Oh, you're like, I love it.
It's true. But Endgame has
Chris Hemsworth.
No, well, him too. But Paul Rudd. I mean. Oh
yeah, I do love you. You guys, Paul Rudd called me pretty.
God.
Or cute. I forgot. I met him on Friends.
Chris Hemsworth said I was cute.
Yeah. I just got really dizzy. I love
Christopher Sanders gives us with $2. Thank you very much, Christopher. AMC is doing 96 hours straight of showings.
Dang! Hey, let's go!
Yeah, no. Hey, it's Kim Duchess Newcomb. I haven't heard from you in 1,000 years, Kim. I can't believe you're still around. She gets us with 5 New Zealand.
New Zealand, that's
New
so
Zealand.
Cool.
Kim is in a. Well, I don't know. Kim, do you still roller derby?
Oh really? Oh, my cousin did that.
She was a roller derby.
Dude,
girl.
that's awesome. Yeah. My cousin Rachel did that.
She just said no reason. Just wanted to say thanks for brightening my Friday afternoon. You're welcome, Kim, and thanks for still being with us. She's been around since the beginning.
That's so cool. Do it yourself list. You know, I will. I'll go get my Taco Bell. I put it in my purse, and I'm gonna go see Endgame. Right there in the corner in the front, right on the end.
Oh, if you talk about that post from
yeah.
What was it? Yeah, from Tiff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Jobless Swag gives us with $2. Thank you very much, Jobless. Thank you for the pick on Dapper Day. Meant so much. You're welcome. Absolutely.
You're welcome. Treat yourself.
Hey,
exactly. Book for Warm Forever. Thank you, Jess Ellis, on the new muffin. I know you guys tomorrow is our ultrasound. We're gonna hear the baby's heartbeat.
Ultrasound tomorrow.
Yeah, you're in there, right?
She keeps saying that.
I'm in that 12-week period where I'm like, I feel completely normal. What's happening? Why do I not feel sick and not hungry?
Yeah, you want to feel the baby kick like constantly, right?
I know, right? But we're like, oh my god, you're showing. I'm just like.
James Bush has gifted us for $2. Thank you very much for no good reason.
Thank you, Kim. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe we can record this one for the personal. I don't know. Might be through UC Irvine.
How do we deal with the traffic every week? What's traffic? I work from home. I don't know.
I was in traffic. I was actually getting to Palm Desert and back wasn't actually too bad. We left at 4 and it took us 2 hours.
Oh,
or even less.
From the desert.
Palm Desert, yeah.
Ryan wants to know how much more crowded have the parks gotten in the past few years. It's been the same for the past few years. Matter of fact, it's probably maybe a little less crowded than it used to be, if anything. That's what I would say. Torch just gets us the $5. Will you be able to film on Galaxy's Edge Media Day? Yes.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll be able to film. I just won't be able to publish it right away.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Jackson D gets us the $5. I remember laying in bed after surgery a few years ago, watching you guys walk around Disneyland, and it made me so happy. You guys are the best. Or you guys are great. I'm sure we're the best, too. Who's better than us? Go ahead, try it. Maybe one more that's better than Fresh Baked. Okay?
Oh, I hope you're doing well after the surgery. I know it was 2 years ago, but hopefully you're still nicely recovered. Crystal!
Hey, Crystal, what's up, Crystal?
Do you need...
David, you need to mainline that bean bracelet stash. She's lost.
Dude, Crystal! Crystal, it's so true.
How funny.
It's
Guy Disney, wait, hold on. Guy Disney gets
not.
to the $2. He says, May 27th for Sleeping Beauty opening. Your thoughts? Well,
What?
they keep saying the castle.
May 27th?
That it's going to be open again.
Oh, okay.
But they keep saying that's the walkthrough opening date. I'm going to assume, we're all assuming that also means that they're going to reveal the whole castle at the same time. But it may or may not be the case.
Well, I told one of my friends, like, oh, meet up like in March.
Yes, Bookworm, I was invited to the Galaxy's Edge Media Day.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes.
Yeah, like the video, guys. It's not enough.
Who's winning the game?
What game?
What game? Game of Thrones, Sundays, an hour and a half.
Everybody dies.
Probably.
Stay tuned, by the way, on that topic, Ghost of Gigi, about Aladdin, because Liz and I do a little review of the trailer, or not the trailer, but the preview that we saw at the Lincoln Theater.
Someone lost the game. Aye!
Yeah, no spoilers, you guys. Stop that.
Please. Oh, I know. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Well,
it's
you know
gonna
what?
happen.
Some people are just gonna say stuff that's wrong.
No,
I'm gonna, so we
you know
won't
what?
know.
I'm just gonna believe, just like you said about Game of Thrones. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone's dead. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. The end.
Yep.
And someone just lost the game again.
Well, we keep talking about the game.
Tony Baxter, Disney.
I would love a park designed by Tony Baxter.
Well, you can ask him when you see him.
When's that going to happen?
Midsummer Screen.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to go see Tony Baxter speak at a panel at Midsummer Screen. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that ticket. Troll.
Angelica Obradovich wants to know which is worse, grad nights or Mondays?
Grad nights.
No, Mondays.
Grad nights.
No, grad nights are fine. I'm just being a different part. Just don't be where they are.
Maybe because I'm just so bitter against my grad night at Disneyland. Like, it was stupid. Jason, I just won the game. Oh my god. Mic drop. Oh my god. What the? That is genius, right?
Nobody's ever said that.
No! I just won the game.
Because we all lost, right?
Oh,
you did
oh
it, Jason.
God.
Congratulations.
I feel that just made my day. Oh gosh, we have 3 more minutes, my love.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Are we going to the Halloween party? Yes, we are. September 22nd,
I'm
Sunday.
gonna be so big. I will be showing by then for sure.
Yeah, she's gonna be super preggers.
I'll be, what, 7 months you said?
7.5.
Yeah,
She's gonna have a belly.
I'm gonna be real big. I want like a Jack Skellington shirt, but I want it to look like a pumpkin.
Porkins says, you guys will need to check every piece of writing in Galaxy's Edge to see if Imagineer slipped your name
Oh,
in
that's
somewhere.
right!
Porkins?
Wait, what?
You just can't see it, but it's there.
Pumpkin costume. I want to be a pumpkin, yes, with my big belly. I can't wait. I know. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Guy Disney gets to the $2. Thank you much, Guy. He says, have you been to the Walt Disney Family Museum?
No.
No.
But we want to.
Yes, we do.
We really, really do. That's the one that's in Burbank as well?
No, it's in San Francisco.
Oh, that's the one in San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah. Porkins, I knew it. All right. Okay, well, I guess that's like a minute to go.
Amanda says, I just want to say that I love you guys. I'm currently about 2 months behind, but I don't mind. You have great content. Well, thank you so
Well, just got to catch up, Amanda.
You can do it. Binge it. Do we have names for every baby? Yes.
Yes.
If it's a boy, which we believe it is, it's going to be Nicholas Henrik Erickson. And if it's
I thought it was going to be Johnson.
No, it's Erickson.
Oh, that's cool. That's my name.
And if it's a girl, it's going to be Juliet Sophia Erickson.
Johnson.
Sure. Johnson Erickson. So,
hyphen?
Sure. But I have a really good feeling it's a boy. And if people have told me. And I hope they're right. Ryan Gordon!
Wow, Ryan Gordon.
Whoa.
Coming in late. My goodness.
With like 15 seconds left.
Ryan Gordon has gifted us
Thank
with
you.
140 Canadian. What do they call Canadian dollars? Are they dollars? I don't know what Canadian money is called.
Sarah
Canadian
Lease, are you on?
Maple Leafs. Thank you very much, Ryan Gordon. That's what we call live stream Thursday around here. Congrats on the media credentials for Star Wars
happy
Galaxy's
Fresh
Edge.
Bake
Thank you very
Day.
much,
That's
Ryan.
awesome.
Thank you very
you.
much for your generosity. And you have to let us know what you guys call your dollars.
I haven't seen.
I would be okay with Olaf.
I didn't see my Sarah tonight. My Sarah Lease, my Canadian.
Oh no, I didn't see her either. That's my phone. Again, this happened last week.
7 days. Santa Claus?
Yes.
Santa?
David, did you know that Walt was supposed to be the ghost host? Yes, I did, Dan. And when I redo the Haunted Mansion video,
I'm so excited for you to do that.
that I'm going to be talking about that.
Thank you, Rachel.
Michael Sullivan has given us $20. Thank you very much. He says, it's a duck!
It's a duck.
You're right. It is a duck.
Oh, I have a membership to the Family Museum so far. We should do a NorCal meetup. Down!
All right, confirmed. Canadian dollars or dollars?
Oh, okay. They're not Maple Leafs?
They're not Maple Leafs?
Liz, do you guys have a P.O. box? Yes,
P.O. Box 1519.
Yeah, it's pretty much Fresh Bakes.
Tustin.
I really should have my own. Just everyone's sending me stuff.
Why would I have to pay twice then?
That's true.
P.O. Box 1519, Tustin, California 92781.
And you can just put Liz for Liz. La la la.
Jason says, so glad you guys laughed at that. I said that back in 08 and people took things too seriously.
Really? I thought that was hilarious. People do take the game kind of seriously. It's kind of annoying.
Wow, that is rough, yeah.
Just a smidge.
Okay.
Wait, did you show already our first piece of baby clothing?
Oh, yeah. So, on the way out of the park last week,
And I was already gone.
we got this from a muffin. They made this for us. It's our first little onesie.
The back of it says muffin.
It says muffins. And then on the front, they put the Fresh Baked logo on there. Isn't that
Our
adorable?
baby's gonna be in this. Oh my god.
For about a couple
And then
months.
Grace made me my baby. So I think what I'm gonna do with the baby ears, I'm gonna put on there. I'm celebrating the gender, so I'm excited. Yeah.
I guess that's it. We have to quit now.
It is a tank top. But thank you. Yeah, we gotta go. I need my Taco Bell.
Okay.
Taco Bell.
Gotta go get the ladies from Taco Bell.
Oh shoot.
Guy Dizzy gets us with $2 at the last minute. Cuter couple, you guys, or Tim the Tracker and his wife?
No, they win. They totally
They're
win.
a cute couple.
Oh yeah, they're adorable.
I don't want to
We're
compete
second.
with that. I'll take second behind those two. I'm fine with that. They got more time too. They've been married a long time.
Hey, we hit a year. We're getting there.
High five. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm so glad you hung out with us tonight. Thank you, as always, for your generosity.
Yes, thank you.
And
thank
for
you.
spending an hour with us
Yes,
on
Baja
these
Blast.
Thursdays. It means a lot that you actually care to show up and listen to us babble for an hour.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, all of you. We love you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow with more
Yes.
Fresh Baked stuff. The best dang Disneyland content you'll find
We love
anywhere
you.
on
Thanks,
the
you
internet.
guys.
So we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.